In the next 2 years, over 30,000 prisoners will be released across the state. Rachel Berry explains how this will impact the city of Hawthorne.
As California's population grows, so does its number of criminals. State prisons are at 175% capacity, causing the state to take action.
The state of California has created a new act that is going to cause the release of numerous prisoners and push them down from the state level into the county levels.
The Supreme Court ruled that California's prison overcrowding violated federal law. In response, the state created the Parole Realignment Act, which will reduce prison capacity by releasing nonviolent criminals into the community and sending certain felons to county jails instead of state prison.
It is going to change the whole game of what we consider to be a felony sending a person to state prison and a misdemeanor, which is sending them to county jail. Basically now you're going to have people committing felonies and being sent to county jail and or being released early because those crimes have all been categorized.
What the California Parole Realignment Act means for the city of Hawthorne is that over time, nonviolent offenders will be released back into the community, but without a state-assigned parole officer. That also means added responsibility is placed on the Hawthorne Police Department to keep crime rates from rising. Since February, Hawthorne's police department has been implementing parole searches and a special unit to respond to the parole realignment. Of the 13,000 criminals who will be released in Los Angeles County, 100 of them will be discharged here in the city of Hawthorne.
There's a lot of parolees right now out and about. It's just being vigilant like anything. It's just knowing that call the police department when there's suspicious activity. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to know that the person's on parole. If it's any subject that is suspicious, to call.
Parole has previously been the responsibility of the state, but now the counties and cities of California will take on the extra burden, and without additional funding.
We're not parole agents. We don't supervise parolees, but you know what? If that's what's going to make Hawthorne safer, that's what we're gonna have to try to do.
Under the Parole Realignment Act, prison overcrowding will be reduced to 135% in the next 2 years, meaning jails will still be over capacity. And while no city is eager to welcome released criminals onto its streets, the Hawthorne Police Department has been preparing for the past 7 months to keep a tight lock on city safety. For HCTV, I'm Rachel Berry.